Hello, I'm Tamara Evans, and on behalf of OESD and Scissortail Stitches, it is my pleasure to introduce you to each of the design collections that we will be releasing in the month of June. Let's get started. Fill It Up Quilting is a great collection of various size quilted blocks with distinctive motifs. Use them to make a color block quilt like the one you see here, which the instructions are included with the design collection, or combine them for table runners, placemats, you name it. You can even use as filler blocks in other quilts or sashing. Lots of different options to do with Fill It Up Quilting. Let me show you the designs. So we start with 6 motifs, including feathers, florals, wood grain, pebbles, stipple or meandering, and a crosshatch or diamonds. Each motif comes in multiple sizes of squares and rectangles, starting at 12 inches by 8 inches, which are the first 6 you see here. Then it goes to 12 by 6, and then from 6 inches wide to 12 by 4 inches wide. And we keep going to 12 by 2 inches wide. So you see how we can combine these, but there's more. Then we go to 8-inch blocks. So each of the motif is in an 8-inch block, and then that reduces to a 8 by 6 inch block, then 8 by 4 inches. You see where I'm going here, right? Then 8 by 2, of course. Then 6-inch squares, and those will reduce to 6, or the designs are in there that are reduced to 6 by 4 inches and 6 by 2 inches. And you can see a little bit better here where each block has a placement line, which lets you know where to place the backing fabric, batting, and the top fabric on your hoop stabilizer. Then the tack down stitch holds all of those together while the decorative line work is being stitched. But the tack down stitch also is a point of reference to trim the block. You can see how the stitching goes just beyond that inner square rectangle there. That's your tack down line. Then you would measure out from that 1/4 of an inch or a 1/2 inch or maybe 1/8 of an inch, depending on how big you want your seam allowance to be. Everything is fully explained in the step-by-step project instructions, and they even include some other options, ways that you could lay these out for table runners. Here's some 4 by 4 inch squares, and of course those are also 4 by 2 inch squares, and finally a lone 2-inch square if you need one to match up your 2-inch sashing strips. Then, due to popular demand, OESD has created Pinned Alphabet. There are 52 designs in this collection. Each letter is done in both capitals and lowercase. The largest size of the capital letters are about 3 inches tall, and then the corresponding sizes for the lowercase letters. But isn't this fun? You could spell out all kinds of messages or names. Really cute addition to lots of embroidered items and gifts. Then aren't these cute? Chain stitched insects. There's 8 designs in this collection, and they all have these adorable chain stitch look and decorative stitches on them. We've got a bumblebee and a caterpillar and, oh, of course, a ladybug. Just fun and decorative. To put on anything, be great for kids, and they're light enough you could put them on clothing without having to add a lot of stabilizer because it wouldn't be bulky. Or on linens would be also very cute. You know, Donna Gelsinger has done it again. You may have stitched some of her Christmas tiling scenes like Santa's Workshop, Oh Holy Night, Enchanted Santa, or Starry Night Santa. Well, this time we have one that's designed for the summer called Summer Glory. It's put together just like other tiling scenes. It will all fit in every tile will fit in a 5x7 hoop. Isn't this just lovely? On a light blue fabric background. And a thread set will be available when this collection is released. Our first Scissor Tail Stitches collection is I Think You're Neat by Vicki York from England. She is one of our favorite new artists. I love the way she draws things a little whimsical and a little tongue-in-cheek on this one. There's 8 fun cocktail themed designs in this collection. Oh, the first one up there is Wake Up and Smell the Rosé. Then this senorita needs a margarita. Aren't they fun? I love you from my head to mojitos. And how about I am Ginvincible? I think we've all met that guy once or twice. Wouldn't these be fun? Stitched on a bar towel and wrapped around a bottle for a great host or hostess gift. It's really fun, and you're sure to get a lot of use out of them. Then Freestanding Lighted Letters is the next collection from Scissor Tail Stitches. There are 26 designs, one for each letter of the alphabet, as you may have guessed. They also include designs for the frames that go around them, the bottom and the 3 sides, to make them stand up, as you see in the picture here. The holes are punched through eyelets with the Perfect Punch tool. And then you just poke a pixie light through the opening from the back and turn it on for a really cool effect. Here you can see the holes for the pixie lights a little bit better. It stitches an eyelet and then the hole is poked through very easily. And that's where you put the lights. Aren't these cute? You know, you could experiment with different fabrics. Maybe something sparkly and shiny, or to match, you know, a baby's room. Wouldn't that be cute? Lots of fun things, or a sign, or whatever you want to do with them. You could do it in holiday colors. You could do it in a mix of lots of different things. And you can see all of the letters have the holes built into them, and then the letter actually fits into the center of the box frame, so that there's room behind to put the wires of the pixie lights and the battery holder and all of that. And of course, Y and Z. Too fun. Then Up, Up and Away is the next collection from Scissor Tail Stitches. I just love the colors in this and all the decorative elements. And then it's also got some nice sayings. So, you know, it's got a little bit of everything, including a little bit of applique on the love design. The letters are appliqued. Everything else is all thread. I think these would perk up. Maybe you've got a boring powder room or bathroom. Stitch them on towels, put them on a wall hanging. Just would really coordinate everything so pretty, and great for gifts. Speaking of gifts, how about a garden flag for the gardeners in your life, or a garden apron? This collection of garden flag greetings is also from Scissor Tail Stitches, and it's the perfect time of year to draw attention to your garden or your friend's garden by stitching one of these and putting it on a garden flag. Some of them are really quite humorous. Think outside, no box required. Free weeds, pull your own. I fought the lawn and the lawn won. I've been there. We didn't reap. Sometimes I wet my plants. Aren't these cute? Perfect for our 2-sided garden flags. You could stitch one of these on one side and something else on the other side, or on a gardening apron. Great gifts for all your gardening friends and family. And finally, I love this one. Gardening is cheaper than therapy, and you get tomatoes. Don't we love that? So all together in June, we have 8 embroidery collections that will be released both from Scissortail Stitches and OESD, and the total value of these collections is just under $250. I hope you've enjoyed the sneak peek of our June releases, and if you have questions about anything that's coming out or are interested in Spree Club, be sure to contact your dealer or spreeclub@oesd.com. Bye for now.